तो बस चलिए फ्रैंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रैंचाइज
Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. I think can you please mute everyone because I can your repeated voices. Thank you. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us on this exciting Raksha Bandhan special show. My name is Neha Gaur and I'm the host of this webinar today. I'll connect you with some of our brands successfully running in market, creating or leading by women entrepreneurs. This webinar is a special one with the idea to inspire women to find their vision, grow their business, develop skills, and gain industry insights. So there are multiple stories from our history on Raksha Bandhan, which is a popular and traditionally Hindu annual rite or ceremony that is central to a festival of the same name celebrated in South Asia. It is also celebrated in other parts of the world, significantly influenced by Hindu culture. On this day, sisters of all ages tie a talisman or amulet called the Rakhi around the wrist of their brothers. They symbolically protect them, receive a gift in return, and traditionally invest the brothers with the share of the responsibility of their potential care. So when we mention gift, we talk about money or some type of things, but here we will try to give them the idea to become an entrepreneur. For the brothers watching us live can make this true for their sisters on this special occasion to help them in moving forwards towards starting their own business. So without taking much time, let me run through you with the Q&A process. If you have any questions, please write them into the Q&A box. You can keep posting your questions while we run the presentations, as after that, we will take up all your questions live to answer here. So with this, let me introduce you with our first brand for today. From retail, we do have Balenciaga, a leading brand of premium socks. The products range is made with the finest yarns, highest quality standards, and in sophisticated designs. Socks, a staple in all the wardrobes, can also make a statement about who you are. Evoking a keen sense of style, their collection is designed to convert the average socks enthusiast into a sockaholic. The brand is created by Rahul Gupta and leading by Shruti Gupta, Head of Strategies at Balenciaga. Today, we do have Shruti Gupta with us to brief you more about the brand and the business opportunities available for our female investors in Indian market. Shruti, first of all, I would like to welcome you on our panel today on this special occasion. And I would want to request you to please brief us more about the brand and the opportunities available in Indian market. Before that, I would like to welcome my beautiful panelists. As I can see multiple women here, and Dr. Alka herself is here for the first time on my webinar. So welcome here. Welcome so much, Tipti, Shruti. Thank you so much for joining us. Start with Shruti. Shruti, if you can just take over. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Neha. Hi, everyone. So I have Komal from my team to brief you regarding our franchise opportunity today. She is my colleague and she has recently joined our company. For Balenciaga, I've been working with the brand as the EPO manager, then of course a head of retail and now head of strategy. And I've been working with the brand for 4 years now. It has been, of course, a valuable experience for me, and I have experienced an utmost retail expansion where before I had joined the company. We have started from 2 retail stores in 2019, and now we stand at 15. And we have gained a lot of love from the audience that we have. We currently are the largest premium source quality manufacturers. With respect to our background, we belong to the Jagran Group, and we have been exporting socks through our export unit, Jagmini Micronet, for 25 years now. We make socks for Zara, Massimo Dutti, etc., and Balenciaga is the domestic brand. I would ask my colleague Komal to share her screen, and she can further brief you regarding how do we want to pursue franchising opportunities moving forward.
Thank you so much, Shruti, for your kind introduction. And thank you, Neha. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in and giving us an opportunity. Took us for some partnership. We will just start a presentation right away. Balenciaga is a leading brand of premium socks, and we own the largest and the strongest portfolio of iconic licenses from Marvel, Disney, Cartoon Network, and Warner Brothers. Our experienced and diverse team of designs, sales, and marketing professional work proficiently towards delivering the best and take care of the entire product life cycle, right from the market expertise. Along with a strong sales team, we keep up to best customer support our customer requirements and elevates its visibility in the domestic market. Our vision is to become an aspirational lifestyle sock and brand enabling the world to express themselves through our differentiated offering. Our fact company, Balenciaga is a Jagran group, and we basically belongs from house in India with interests spanning media communication, education, real estate, and hosiery exports. One of our company, Jagmani Micronet, has been manufacturing socks for more than 25 years. We are currently the largest producers of Zara, Masino Datti, Packed Organic, Conscious Step, Cotafil. Also, we work with many renowned brands like Calvin Klein, Walt, Dressman, Aeon Japan, Miniso, Elcott, Byford, Elbaretli, and many others. Further, we are massive advocate of sustainable fashion, and more than half our production is in sustainable materials. Moving on the what Balenciaga as a core. Socks in India have traditionally been looked as a commodity with very little differentiation between products and brands. As a brand, it was important for us to stand out, and hence we looked at licensing to come up with highly differentiated offering. And as a manufacturer of socks for more than 20 years, we utilized our learning from the international markets, combined it with the fashion trends, and leveraged upon the truly iconic, it come up with relevant products which has helped us break through the clutter. We won the licenses, we won the awards, label awards in 2009, the best character license of the year, also won the best brand license fashion accessories of the year 2021. Our ever expanding presence has served as and have provided customer the opportunity to experience the brand and the products. We have pursued an aggressive growth path and has constantly expanded our online and offline presence. Currently, we have 12 VBOs all across India and a strong presence on all the leading online and offline portals. Balenciaga has imbibed an integration strategy to enhance customer value proposition and experience across the stores from a long-term standpoint. Now, customers decide when to shop, where to shop, and how to shop, online or offline. Hence, Balenciaga FIHL have been to intrinsic part of the customer shopping experience. Balenciaga is a leading socks brand in India, and in terms of audience reach, this online and offline engagement through print, media, and helps us to generate top of the mind recall and has helped the brand position itself as an action launch that we have been doing. We have a strong presence in social media to market our highly differentiated offering. We majorly rely on social media. Our differentiated products have generated virality and visibility for the brand and have been advocated, supported by the celebrities like Amitabh Bachchan, Soha Ali Khan, Shilpa Shetty, Shweta Tripathi, and other social media influencers and bloggers. Our target consumer group are Bens and millennials, where our constant endeavor is to help our customer stand out in a crowd with sophisticated design, styles, and colors. Access to license of some truly iconic brands and characters. Balenciaga position itself as to go beyond from trendy socks without breaking the bank of the customers. We mostly attract the youth and come across an aspirational yet affordable without burning a hole in their pockets. We have experienced our target audience engaging with the character licenses, and hence we plan to keep reinventing the product in terms of design and functionality to avoid license character fatigue. The license that we work are timeless and refreshed in terms of artworks, design periodically, hence they ensure a healthy product life cycle. Further, we plan to evolve the products constantly to match the trends and consumer needs. Changing lifestyle to continue to increase the consumer interest in socks. For most people, the obsession to collect socks and pair them with an outfit every day is no surprise. In the past few years, where stores for socks have been taken by a storm and made inroads worldwide. Balenciaga is the first socks specialist in India that brings to you an extensive range of trendy, fun, and quirky licensed merchandise through an exclusive brand outlets. The apparel market is highly volatile and is under constant change, and we ensure that we are not left behind in this race. Thus, the customer is satisfied with the price and the quality at the same time. Our brand, Balenciaga, provides a particular niche with being aspirational and affordable and has tapped into the market with a set target audience. Looking forward, Balenciaga is looking for a business format franchise model for expanding its business and distributing goods and services through a licensing relationship. This will lead to more store expansion in less duration and cater more audience geographically. Balenciaga will continue to explore opportunities for high traffic area, malls and airports. In the past 2 years, Balenciaga has constantly expanded with respect to retail space despite COVID-19 affecting the industry. This has led to more brand presence and has been exposed to further opportunities. Not restricting the brand growth to mall and airport only. We are also looking forward to large traffic areas like metro station, high street. This will lead to more sales growth and brand presence in tier 1 and tier 2 cities. Our socks are not different in just terms of designs, but also the way they are packaged and marketed. Balenciaga has also positioned itself as a perfect gift brand with offering it every occasion. We offer boxes, sock drawers with unique packaging, adding a personal touch to the normal gifting experience. The exquisitely designed stores features collection with the largest iconic licenses, catering to a wide audience with an extensive range of 300 products and experiential gifting for adults and kids. Our retail outlets highlight an incredible range of character licenses consumer to express their individuality and immaculate fashion and style. Why partner with us? Balenciaga has significantly expanded its presence by adding new licenses in the portfolio, more e-commerce portal and opening exclusive brand outlets, making the brand available and accessible to consumer across the entire length and breadth of the country. Our products definitely high quality of affordable price, access to the worldwide best licensed offering, in-house manufacturing, seamless integration with point of sales and SAP system. Anyone has the ability to invest and run a profitable business in his or her preferred city. Young entrepreneurship with has a passion to grow will have a preferences advantage. The brand is looking for anyone who has the ability to invest and run profitable business. Diversifies business group keen to foray in apparel category, existing apparel stores, young entrepreneur ready to try their luck in the apparel industry, and property owners who may want to invest as well for better returns than just for rental values. We have currently shortlisted 15 to 20 cities in phase 1. As we are looking forward, expand 82 stores include metro cities, tier 1 and tier 2 cities, including Chandigarh, Jaipur, Ahmedabad, Surat, Mumbai, Pune. Our franchise support system definitely will help our franchise to store site selection and development, assistant in procurement and furniture fixture, stock supplies and inventory planning, help for the marketing, promotional schemes, strong presence in digital media and media platform. And definitely will help to give the training support. With regard to the financial projections, which we have did 3 business formats: small, large and travel kiosk. Area required is approx small is 45 to maximum 60 square feet. Initial investment is approx 4,20,000. Inventory is 3,30,000 and average ROI is 140%. Payback period is approx 12 to 20 months. Similarly, as the large and travel kiosks, definitely in large kiosks, area required more than the small kiosks, 100 to 120 square feet. Inventory required is approx 6 lakh. Franchisee fees same is 1 lakh rupees and average ROI is 100 to 140%. Of course, property deposit is separate. Lease term is approx 3 to 5 years. Thank you so much everybody for giving me this opportunity. You are feel free to ask any question.
Thank you so much, Komal. Thanks a lot. Shruti, anything you want to add on? Or we'll go for Q&A?
So actually, I would just add on that we are looking for franchise on franchise operated model itself. Investment goes approx 8,60,000 to 15 lakh as mentioned, right? And that includes the inventory and franchise fees both. So the overall investment that comes up to for an investor approx 8 to 12 lakhs as a summary.
Alright.
And I think
Got it.
Komal has briefed everything already. Whatever questions are there, they are all welcome. I'm here to answer.
Thank you. So as I can see, there are people who are raising hands. So if you have any questions while starting this webinar, I have told everyone to please mention your questions in the Q&A window. So instead of raising hand, I would appreciate if you can write your questions into Q&A window because we are starting the procedure of question answers. There is one question which I would want to ask you. First of all, I just love this brand so much because this is something creative you are doing in socks, because generally we have seen the entire life, we have seen socks in a in usual colors while you're going for school or other things. So they're always in a very plain or simple colors, but now you're doing so much of creativity in socks, like you are designing them with so many things, as in for cartoons, or there are multiple things, because I have seen the designs also in some of our events. So this is a wonderful concept. So thank you so very much for that. And there is one thing which I would want to ask ask is the Balenciaga, it's only one segment, like you're only doing socks. So do we have any shop in shop concept also available for our investors? Let's see if somebody already has a shop or a store or retail outlet, so they can also take the franchisee of Balenciaga for a particular area, or a side wherein they can add on this as a shop in shop.
Of course, Neha, we are looking of all kinds of opportunities here. It's just one single portal that, we are exploring all kinds of opportunities with respect to retail. So it comes across as distribution network also. I'm happy to do a shop in shop concept as well along with it, and a franchising model. Whatever is comfortable for the investor to do, because a lot of investor comes with the queries that they are already running an apparel store. And they like the brand so much, they like the collection so much that they want to add it on 3 racks on their stores. And we have done it earlier as well. So we are happy to work on that concept also.
And are there any, customization into the costing as well when we are going for a shop in shop model? So
for a franchisee, we already offer a 60% margin. Okay. And with respect to shop in shop and distribution, we can only increase the margins when it comes to a certain number of MOQs. Okay. So it all depends on the kind of orders the investor is placing with us. It is we are not very rigid with it. We are quite flexible with that.
Okay. Mr. Bharat is asking, what are all licenses we need?
So licenses, if you're taking my franchisee, so you only need to sign an LOI with us. That is the first process. There is no other licenses that you will have to attain for operating any Balenciaga store. All the licenses and all the royalties we are paying on our behalf. So there is no royalty asked from the investor as of today.
All right. They don't need to take anything. They only have to take the franchisees. No. All the licensing and other work are being done from the side of brand itself.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. Payal has asked, what all is covered in this franchisee?
As in
like what all facilities you're providing in terms of stock and all.
So inventory will be provided for us. We have our own manufacturing. So whenever a store opens, we draft a list of approx how many packs of inventory would be needed at the store as per the size. With respect to the store setup, we have our already in-house vendors that do retail stores for us already. So you can get in touch with them, or you can explore another vendors also as the investor is comfortable. And we help them with the design, that how should the store be designed as per the various sizes that we get as per the mall or the airport. And with just the inventory, it's all assistance by us. With respect to the branding and collateral materials that are needed from the brand during opening and during the operations, that all comes from us. Then after the store setup, you need training support for staff. So because we're already there at cities like Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, Chennai, Surat, Lucknow. So we already have our stores and staff there. So the prospective staff of franchisee can come to a store and get themselves trained.
Perfect. Thank you so very much, Shruti and Komal. I wish I could take it forward and discuss more, but since we do have limited time in this show, and the people who are still writing, my team is going to get in touch with you in a day or two if your questions are not being answered. We have limited time, and we do have multiple brands today to discuss. So thank you so very much, Komal, for joining us. Thanks, Shruti, for joining us on this special day and sharing the details of your brands with us. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Neha. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So without taking no more time, let me introduce you fastly with my next brand, which is Tiny and Shiny, India's homegrown saloon brand for kids. Tiny and Shiny is the coolest chemical-free modern kids salon. Their team is trained in the art of child-friendly hair care and makeover. They commit to provide an all-round haircut experience in a lively, fun, and family-friendly environment with entertainment such as fun chairs, cars, DVD gaming, consoles, etc. We do have today with us the founder of Tiny Shiny to explain you more about this brand. And it's a beautiful concept. Like we are coming up with the modern things, and we are coming up with so many brands, or so many indulgence of the things wherein because this is something which is only for kids. So abhi tak humne suna tha that we are only doing salons and everything. Whenever we heard, like initially the salons used to be for the females, and now the salons are there for the males and females, and this is something new and something beautiful to know that the salons are there for the kids, because you should give that priority to kids also. Komal, if you can please stop sharing the screen now. Thank you so much, Dipti, and this is really lovely and creative, which you are doing. You are coming up with the concept wherein you are, your customers are kids, and the concept itself is very lively, very beautiful. So I would want you to please brief and put light on the concept, and what all you're doing into this, how this is different, and what is the franchisee opportunities we have for our partners and investor in market. Over to you, Dipti.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Neha, for such a lovely introduction. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to have you all here at this webinar. A warm welcome to all esteemed participants, whether you're potential franchisees, entrepreneurs, or individual interested in learning about Tiny and Shiny. So today we are here to delve further into the world of Tiny and Shiny. It's a unique concept, as Neha said, in the realm of child-centric grooming. We all need grooming, and kids are no different. So at Tiny and Shiny, we believe in blending magic with style, where every haircut comes as an adventure and grooming transforms into excitement. For those considering business as opportunities, we are excited to introduce our franchise model that allows you to be part of Tiny and Shiny journey. Throughout this webinar, we are here to explore Tiny and Shiny experience, business model, and how you can join hands with us to bring smiles to children's faces. Feel free to type questions in Q&A. So let's dive into the world of Tiny and Shiny and discover how we are changing the grooming for kids, right? So as you can see on my screen, is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, it is visible, or if you can just make it full screen.
Yes, so let me do that. Give me a minute. Yeah, is it now? So before I go ahead, I want everyone to imagine, like Neha was saying, everyone goes to salon, right? Male, female, everyone. For 2 minutes, just picture any salon and think, what is the environment there? It is little dark, right? It has a huge chandelier. It has multiple chairs or stations, as we call, and some chemical work is going on hair, or somebody is, the smell of bleach is there, or smell of burnt hair is there, right? This is a common scenario. Now, allow me to just a very small video, just have a look. Okay, so as you can see through this video, a salon is different. It is very child-centric. It is designed in such a way where a child really feels, at home or more comfortable. So our mission is chemical-free, fun, and safe environment for family. It's not only for kids, it's child-centric, like other salons are grown-up centric, right? Children do go there, but this is other way around. And our vision is to keep, grooming natural and fun at the same time. So taking this mission forward, as I said, chemical-free salon, where we have highly trained hairstylists who are specifically, any child who's sometimes they have sensory sensitivity, or they are little apprehensive for the haircut, or they are scared of haircuts or salon. So we make environment really fun for them. So we have this whole services that we offer. We offer dry haircuts. Why dry haircuts? Because kids are very sensitive to any shampoo you use. Even if you're using organic, they may have, some of them may have allergies. Also, you know, when think from a child's perspective, when they're visiting a salon, they want minimum time at salon. It's like going to dentist, they are doing something on your hair, right? With the tools and everything. So you want minimum stay with them, 15 minutes or maximum 20 or 30 minutes of the operating time. They can have fun, play with the toys, watch videos, but when you're actually doing haircut, it has to be minimum because you're strangers, you're touching their hair. So we offer dry haircuts, which is also very useful in giving perfect haircuts. So even for parents, we offer dry haircuts. So it becomes no spill zone as well. So no shampoos are used, no hairsprays are used, no water is used. Only the water mist spray is used for the haircut. Makeovers. Now, makeovers is part of grooming. Everyone wants to look good, right? So we have makeover services where we send our staff to their house, or people can come and visit our salon. Mummy or child, daddy, everyone can come and have their hair and face and nail art done as well. We also do nail arts. Makeover counters. Now, it's a world of social media. We all want our pictures clicked and uploaded at the same time. So how about pampering guests in a unique way? So we do a lot of events, birthday parties, be it haldi, wedding, be it kitty party, be it birthday party. Usually birthday parties theme Barbie or princess. Our counters are very popular. So at the counter, we have our very girly mirror. We use organic products on kids, and for grown-ups, we use our regular products. We have nail art suitable for kids, and we do their hair set, like, grooming the way they like it. We also do face painting, and so if it's a theme party, like superheroes and all, we have our staff taking care of that. We also have first haircut. Now imagine your child is visiting a salon for the first time. They braved getting a haircut done. Now for all the children, we do give them reward through lollipop, through balloons, stickers. These are common for all the kids. But what if it's their first visit? So we also offer them digital certificate, which has before and after picture and a date of visiting salon. Along with that, a full hair lock will be given to them in a bottle as a takeaway. So that's our first haircut, which makes their experience more beautiful. And we make it more fun by, sometimes if they ask for the printed copy of the certificate, we do offer events, be it Christmas, be it Easter. Our events are, our counters in such events are very popular. So we do go and make our brand presence felt, and it gives us awareness as well, right? So what's different at Tiny and Shiny? Of course, it's child-centric approach, which really makes huge difference. Chemical-free, yes, because you see, as a grown-up, we do understand how much exposure we want ourselves to have with chemicals, right? Be it a nail, hair, body, inside out, whatever. But kids don't have that kind of, brain developed to make such decision. And as a parent, we all have to make decision to keep their grooming natural and pure, at least till a time comes when they are open for all kind of things. So that is our, focus. Experienced stylist, all our stylists undergo rigorous training of 2 to 3 days program. And we also send them to orphanage for the free haircuts. that gives them experience. Children are children everywhere. So we also associate ourselves with orphanages where we do CSR. At the same time, our kids, our hairstylists are getting experience. Vibrant atmosphere. If you see our salon, nothing is sharp. There's no sharp corners. It's very vibrant, very colorful, very inviting for kids, and quality time for family. So imagine good Sunday morning or any public holiday, you want all the family to go and visit Tiny and Shiny. They all get their haircut done. We also do threading, beard trimming. So it's a good time. The child is playing or getting his or her haircut done, and at the same time, everyone else is having a good time. Wide range of services. It is all chemical free, but at the same time, more focused on providing a wholesome experience to all our visitors or customers. Safety and hygiene is really important. It's a child centric, right? So after a child has, used the station, we have proper SOP in place to ensure the next child is having everything fresh, everything clean, and to suit them best. This you can see through our Google review page also. We also do a lot of packages in terms of sibling haircut. They get discount. We have mummy and son, we have mummy and daughter, daddy and daughter, and daddy and son kind of options as well. So this gives them better option, money wise, it's more effective. We do makeover, hair, nail, and makeup. We do only makeup, and only hairstyle also is offered. So it gives them more options. Exceeding clients' expectations, employee respect, care and concern is our prime focus at Tiny and Shiny. That really is very important for us. So franchisee will, you see, this is a Delta 4 behavior, if I'll just put it that way, because 20 years ago, burger and pizzas were not so common. In our school days, talking about early 90s, noodles used to be so different, right? Now, later on in our college days, we got burgers and pizzas added. Now, these are very common. Now we have more varieties coming in. Similarly, kids salon was not so common many years ago. It's not so common in India even now. There are few, but they are chemically laden too. We are making it pure grooming, keeping things simple, and backing the business side with the events really help us to do good. See, as a parent, we all know till the age of 10, we do celebrate child's birthday, and most of our customers are in that range. So we do have birthday parties options available for us to scale up. And this is really good industry to step in.
Dipti, I would like to interrupt you. I think your voice is echoing. So if you can just mute and again unmute yourself.
Let me know if it's any better now.
It's again echoing.
Is it any better now?
Though you are audible, but then your voice is not that clear.
I'll keep it, further. Let me know if it is doable. So, talking about the industry, I'll go slow if that works, right?
Yeah, I think we can focus on the investment part and the expansion area, and we'll take question answers so that it will save our time.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, snapshot of industry trend is, apart from COVID times when grooming was not so much in focus for everyone, grooming industry has always gone on a higher side, as in it's on a growing side. It will always scale, and as you can see the trend till 2027, it is going on a higher side only. So it's a good place to invest. Is it okay now?
You can continue to there is an echo which is coming, but then fine. We need to cover the investment part majorly and the expansion. So I think that we can do.
Sure, sure. So yeah, as my previous slide shows, it is on a high, growing side. So it's a good place to invest. It is not like any regular salon. So it should really compared to organized and unorganized. Organized salons will be doing better, and it's a unique concept. So it has its niche and a unique space because not many players are already in. Yeah. This is a focus area for today's webinar. Now, you can have area requirement more than 300 square feet also. In that case, we can have more place for playing. But as such, it should not be very big. It should be small so that kids are not feeling daunting. Total investment is about 15 lakhs. Working capital is about 2.4 lakhs. Franchise fee is 3 lakhs and royalty is 10%. And ROI in 5 years will be 150% and payback is about 14%. Now, compared to any other salon or F&B, this is good investment because here it's one-time investment. You're not having any product much, only makeup and few maintenance that you have to actually take care of. So it really helps in that sense. Now we will be providing 360-degree support in terms of personality, portfolio, promotion, people, everything will be done from our end. So we will be doing all hand-holding. Marketing and sales support will be provided. So all the creative strategy, all will be taken care and discussed so that our brand is aligned together. Recruitment and training, we need to train our staff because it's very important because it's a blue collar job. Attrition will be there. But if the training is in place, if the service is not impacted, service remains good. Hairstylist, most of them, they prefer chemical, right? But this is different environment where the attitude of hairstylist is most important. A child should feel comfortable. So a training is given so that they are attuned to our mission and vision, and SOPs are all followed to a level where service quality is top notch. Advertising support, we are very popular on social media, Instagram especially. So we will be supporting our all franchisees with that as well. And so these social media assets will be shared with them. And so the common, common artwork, all that will be given. So any promotion strategy we have, we also be sharing that. Operation support will also be provided. As I said, it is low maintenance, low operation cost. Only salaries and rents and few things are taken care. Rest, operations wise, not much expenditure, but lot of meticulous details have to be taken care. We will be training everyone in that. Accounting support, we have a salon management app that we use at Tiny and Shiny. So from day one, you'll be able to see the trend and be in touch with your customer. So it will help you from day one to know which services are taken most, girl, boy, mommy, daddy, whichever. So you can focus your marketing accordingly. So we will be there to help you. And accounting is so easy with the help of app. Focus on passionate entrepreneurs. As I said, this is a very, it's a unique concept and a good time to invest. It really, you need to have because people are not aware that all salons are not good salons for kids. You cannot take your children to grown-up salon. So this will help to create awareness. So once the awareness is there, people will be coming to you. That is what we have witnessed in our salon, and it will only be replicated. Why partner with Tiny and Shiny? opportunity to invest, new concept, and the customer is evolving. The brand position is there. We have good presence with increased customer acceptance. We are a place kids can all have their own theme. So all that is there. We have many reasons to welcome you on board, and you will see the difference once we take the discussion further. There are four important focus areas for our brand, which is haircuts, very important, makeovers, fun, and safety. So as a brand, we focus on these four areas to make tiny and shiny what it is. Yeah, Neha, I'm open for question and answers.
Yeah, I think you can stop sharing your screen because this might be the reason of going off your voice. So we can just check because we'll go for Q&A.
Sure.
But it's again echoing. Anyways, I'll take up the questions. We do have so many questions, but we are running out of time, so we'll take few out of it. Mr. Jayesh is asking, can I add this with my running salon?
No, because the environment in running salon will not be suitable for children. So the concept is children should have playing area, they should have fun chairs, bike, car, whatever. We will be providing all that, and it should be no chemical zone. So yeah,
So
it
you
can't
mean
be
to say, like, if someone has already a salon, the person who's running already one salon, and if they want to add on this thing, like they want to add a section for kids, so with this brand they cannot do this because for this brand you need a separate setup and everything as per the requirement of a kid. Perfect. All right. Mr. Rupendra is asking, what is the expected revenue generation per month?
Okay. So for first 10, 12 months, where actually you're increasing awareness, initially you will be bleeding from your pocket, but after 10 months, salon is able to go in green. 8 to 10 months, I would say, it start to generate its own operations money, and you'll be able to make profit also. It depends on the partnerships you have, because party component works only with the partnerships and collaborations.
So I can say like within 7 to 8 months, they can get payback. Like the payback period, the break-even period is 7 to 8 months here. Okay. Right. Mr. Satish has asked, how much total investment for tiny shiny brand? I have 250 square feet space for a shop available for this.
Yeah, so it would be 15 lakhs. It is inclusive of everything, setup, everything is part of, because the chairs are different, equipment requirement are different, makeup component, everything will be taken care.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, Dipti. We still have some questions, but since we are running out of time, so my team, the people who are writing us, thank you so very much. You can keep sharing your questions, and my team, the questions. So I will try to come, take up most of the questions. But if something is there which has not been answered, my team is going to get in touch with you within a day or two to have a discussion with you one-on-one, and you can answer all your queries. So thanks a lot, Dipti, for coming up with such beautiful concept and sharing so much with us with this concept and the salon brand you're doing up. Thanks a lot. So with this, I would like to welcome our next brand, Dr. Alka Skincare and Healthcare. It's a healthcare service provider brand with an expertise in delivering innovative solutions to the challenges in healthcare using e-health and USA FDA and European Medical Association approved ultra modern technologies. So whenever we talk about healthcare or skincare, I think Dr. Alka is the name which everyone knows. It's very much famous. It's iconic. Like people know what Dr. Alka is. And the best part today is that we do have Dr. Alka herself sitting here. Dr. Alka, the world-renowned dermatologist backed by 25 years of service to over 1 million patients. is sitting with us today on this webinar to, share her experiences and the opportunities. We do have Dr. Rajiv also, the CEO himself. He's also joined us today on this webinar. So I would like to welcome both of you, Dr. Rajiv and Dr. Alka, today on this platform. And I would want to request to please share some details for our partners, the investors who has joined us today on this platform, to know about the franchisee opportunities or partnership opportunities available in Indian market with your brand. Over to you, sir, ma'am.
Hello, very good morning. In fact, good afternoon for India. So we're right now in
It's good evening
London
now.
at the moment. So we're still about 12, not even 12:30 or something. Okay, so without wasting much of the time of this beautiful ladies' day today, and thank you so much for organizing this webinar. So straightway, I will just go to the basic concept why we thought and why we want to have it as a franchise model. It was very simple. Dr. Alka, being a founder of and visionary of the concept, she actually is known in the world of skin and cosmetics a lot. So when you think about skin, cosmetic, aesthetics, so technology is something which everybody knows, but many people really don't know how to do it. People know about machines, but they don't know about how to handle those machines. People know about aesthetics, but they probably don't know how about handling the complications, in fact, right? And so what we have done is, I mean, Dr. Alka has a journey of more than 30 years, more than 1.2 million patients herself, right? So we have modeled all our experience into a single platform which is based on AI model, which prompted us to go around the country. And we have actually patients coming from all over the country because she is one of the last resort as complication management, I would say, is a last resort as a clinic that we are known for. I'll give you a very brief introduction, very quick, thorough, go through the basic fundamentals, investments, and then the question answer can probably come. Yeah, give me. Can I present here because I can't see the presentation screen here?
Yes, you can have a share screen option on the screen in middle. Down middle, share screen option would be there.
Yeah, got it, okay. It was just hiding from my large screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes, it's visible, but I think you have not started your presentation yet.
Yeah, we could see only Neha.
Yes.
So can you see it now?
You'll have to open the presentation. Yes.
It's opening up. So briefly, the brand is called Dr. Alka Skincare and Healthcare.
Rajiv, can you do it briefly? Because the whole page is not visible.
Whole page is not visible. Is it okay now?
It's better now. Yeah.
Okay. So Dr. Alka Skincare is a UK based and registered brand, which is expanding into the UK as well as in India. Now, whenever we talk about the salient features, why, what are the important things, why are we different from other people? It's very straightforward question answer, or the point that I will put forward is, first of all, it is based on the first integrated suite of domain-specific diagnosis tool. So we have a tool that is based on AI and is able to diagnose the root cause of the problem that a patient is facing, and then give the right solutions, which is based on the experience of Dr. Alka of last 30 years, which has a millions of combination competitions. At the back end, we are totally patient focused, and we believe in right diagnosis based and AI based automation. It also have advanced analytical analytics using the image processing system, which is again based on the AI. Anything that has to go forward in a technology based industry today, or any kind of business, we believe training is the most important. So we have formed our own academy in the UK, which works in India as well, for training the doctors, for the training the staff. So there's a very, very thorough, intensive training that happens, which is probably can only build the franchise or any kind of business, I would say, right? So these are the important things. Other than that, we have state-of-the-art aesthetic center with UK FDA approved modern machines, and we have now currently our own operated, own company-owned clinics, in fact, in India, and 2 of them are in the UK, 3 in India. In fact, 4th one is coming up, and the 4 of people have been signed this month, hopefully. So we are probably growing very fast. We started the journey of franchising about 5 years before, and we've already about 6 of them already are operating. So Dr. Alka briefly is actually a world-renowned dermatologist and cosmetologist. She's been awarded by European Medical Association for the Best Ethical Medical Awards. And this year she was actually nominated for her work for Queen Victoria Medal, which the function has yet to be announced. It was last year. It should happen this year. So we have also awarded many doctors on our brand, like Dr. Vincent Wong. He is top 10 doctors and aesthetician in the world on Forbes magazine. So this is a little bit about our infrastructure. If you can see, this is a reception, and then there's a separate infrastructure model, which we can probably work it out later. So our idea is to empower dermatology, empower skincare, empower aesthetics, the machine, the training, the safety, medical procedures, in-house laboratory system. There are many, many medical procedure is not just the only one, which is a source of revenue, which most of the aestheticians are doing it. There are about another 6 sources of revenue that we have generated, and we have been generating quite a bit very successfully, right? So which we'll probably take later on when we have one-on-one meeting. But yes, another important feature is that ours is a totally digital paperless hospital. We have 100% digital records of medicines, of the data of the patients, and which are of course confidential and also linked to the government sector wherever they are required or needed, right? All departments are automated and integrated and interdependent, right? What are the services? There is a whole lot of services. There are more than about 75 courses that we teach to the doctors. But then, briefly speaking, yes, we do surgeries, procedures, laser procedures. These surgeries are invasive surgeries, not actually surgical in technical surgical sense. And all kind of skin type solution that we have, it does not based on a single type of skin. I mean, there are 6 types of skin that we can talk later, and Dr. K is a master on that. Pharma products and beauty products. These are some of the things that we have. This is a team that is a core team that is that comprises the doctors from worldwide. We have IT people, in fact, very renowned. Ms. Sarita, who's our Chief Technology Officer. We have an esteemed team of doctors, most of them. I can't put all the list here, but I'm just giving you a little bit idea about what we do. Mission. I want to really focus on the mission of Dr. Alka. Mission is to actually provide the upcoming and the new doctors or entrepreneurs to create a chain of clinics through a franchise model and a distribution system based upon a 30 years of experience. Any doctor or any person who wants to work and really become a really expert into this domain with need 20 years, we shorten this gap in just 3 months, right? Okay, so this is about, slide is all about the market cap. We will not talk about today's more than $9 billion industry in the world. So that is something one we can again check it out. But I think most of the people would be more interested in the clinical dynamics, what kind of clinic we can have, who can invest, who cannot invest. So I'll come straight to that. So we have the area requirement of about 1,500 to 2,000 square feet for a standard clinic and advanced clinic. We have two types of clinics. The standard clinics can operate in the range of 1,000 square feet as well, right? But for advanced clinic, we need a larger space because larger number of cabins. It depends upon the city or the area that we have to make a selection of the things. How much is, of course, is investment required? The investment would be in the range of 1 CR to 2 CR. But we are supporting in major machines. One of the major machines is about 40-50 lakh rupees, which come for LHR rupee, and that is what we support the team. In fact, our franchises by investing our money as well with you. We invest our time for training with you. We give you a module of operating system that will work with you. So on an average to run the show is about, say, in the range of 80 to 1 crore rupees would be good enough to start with, whereby we can actually support you a lot as well. We can talk one-on-one on that part. And the royalty to the brand will be 15% if you're doing a FOFO model or a FOPRO model, right? And the total ROI actually will come within 3.5 years. The capital is back for both the parties, which includes, if we invest with you, yes, we are there. If we don't invest with you, if you want to have 100% profit, yes, you can do that. Okay. Now, who are the preferred partners? Fresh medical graduates coming out of college would be very good for us. However, they might have to go through a very aggressive training and also enroll themselves into our courses, which is our advice to them if they want to really be successful. We have 75 courses, as I said, which are accredited from the UK. All the courses are designed and accepted in the UK as well in the markets. Okay, so existing clinics who want to be part of Dr. Alka Skincare, they're most welcome. Medical experts who have aspirations, who have their own clinic, they can partner with us, or any entrepreneur who wants to have enter into this $80 billion industry in the world. Right? Well, we are not very specific into any kind of specific region. This is what is important. We have started with the smaller cities, and we are more successful than the bigger cities in a very short span of time, in fact. And that is the reason. Because the reason is because we are able to bring what is available to metro cities, where that is available to the smaller cities as well. In fact, what is not available in the metro cities is they're available in London or New York. That is available to them in India. So that is what our basic the point is. I think I will not dwell much more into the brand part and the presentation as of now. So I'm open to the questions. Over to you, Neha. And Dr. Alka will be more than happy to start.
Answer all the questions, I feel. Okay, thank you so very much, Rajshri. Thanks a lot. Thank you for joining us today along with Dr. Alka. So she hardly gets time to join us, but today she's also joining. Thanks a lot. So I'll start taking up the question answer. Even the people who are watching, if you have any queries, you can write it down in the Q&A box. I'm taking up the questions now. What is the revenue of present centers which are running?
So the present revenue is in the range of 1 CR to 2.5 CR.
All right.
The newest one is in the range of 1 CR, and the one which is operating, old one, is 2.5, which is all documented,
Okay. Mr. Rakesh has asked, would you provide professional parlor employees?
Provide parlor employees? It is not a parlor. right?
I think
First of all,
he's trying to ask the kind of services we are providing in skincare. Do you
yes.
provide
So we will
professionals for
provide,
that?
yes. So we will provide the professional. If you don't have professional, we will train them, because the training is the most crucial part of it. By the time a person is getting ready, but the minute person signs, we start doing the recruitment. Training starts at the back end in a corporate office, which is based in Mohali, right? And also they are sent to different centers so that they are 100% ready by the time the opening day is there, and about a week before the staff reaches. So we do help a lot in outsourcing the staff and training them. We don't leave it to you, you will do it. We know you will not be able to do it because it's too technical.
So to maintain the standard and SOPs and USPs, you to provide the training and everything in terms of people who are going to provide the services, they'll have to go through the process which has been set by you, right? Okay. One more question is there. How do we get products to be used as per standards?
How do we use products?
Products, like the products which are being used in the services. How do we get that?
Dr. Alka, would you like to answer this question?
Yeah, I would love to answer that. So we have our own chain of skincare products, and after my experience of about 35 years, we ventured into making our own products because we wanted to match the cost factor with the efficacy of the product. So we have our own brands, and if you are a franchise partner, so obviously the same products will be used.
Okay. And that will be provided by you. I mean, you are going to recommend that. And, let's say if I am a partner, I want to be, I just want to take up one franchisee and I want to run this business, with the name of your brand. And when I need to use any product, the same I have to buy from the market, or you will tell us from which chain it is going to be, get done.
It is going to be brand recommended. Yeah, over to you, Dr.
Yes, Rajiv.
Yeah, over to you. This question you should answer, I believe.
Yeah, all the products that have to be used will be sent by us. Initially, when you sign a franchisee with us, we will give you the stock, what has to be used in the pharmacy for the procedures given to the patient on prescription. Everything will be sent by us.
Okay. I think it's wonderful. Thank you so very much. Before ending this, Dr. Alka, if you want to add on anything, if you want to say something, or if you want to guide our people who are watching you live.
Yeah, thank you, Neha. First of all, I would like to say thanks to you for your kind words, for the invitation. You were lovely as usual. And thank you, and a very warm welcome to all the females who are there. I believe that females have that instinct to be very good in the businesses. I don't know how much Rajiv agrees with that, but yes. So a very warm welcome to all the females. I'm very happy to see so much of the participation here. My only message, you would say, what I would want to give each and every person present here is that whatever you do with a passion. I mean, whatever you do, focus on the quality, do it with your heart, and then everything follows, success will be yours. That is what I have done in my life. Like, if I am with my patients, I think I am the happiest when I'm there, because that is what I love doing. So if you are in a profession where you love what you're doing, you will be successful. That's all I have to say, Neha.
Indeed, wonderfully said. And in this industry, the industry you are working already, you are an idol for so many. Like, people look up to you when they go, forward in this industry. So thank you so very much for joining us. Thanks a lot, Rajiv sir. Thank you, Dr. Alka ma'am. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Neha.
Thank you, Neha.
Thank you. So now we'll move forward with our next friend, which is into education. Shrishti International School, a name known for quality education, is a pioneer in imparting all-round development and fostering all-round growth in early learners by using modern technology, along with a regular curriculum. With the support of a hierarchical organizational structure, Shrishti Education Group has positioned itself to be one of the most dynamic, flexible organizations that can accommodate the needs or request of its associates. Today, we do have the co-founder of Shrishti Educations, Mrs. Ankur Jaipuria, with us to tell you more about this brand, the education industry brand. Hi, Ankur ji. First of all, I would like to welcome you on our panel today.
Thank you, Neha ji. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot for joining us on this special day. And since you are heading this business, you are one of the director here, and you have created this beautiful brand which is into education. So I would want to request you to please brief us more about this brand and the franchisee opportunities we do have available in the industry, in Indian market for our investors. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And good evening, a very good evening to everybody, and a happy Raksha Bandhan to all the participants over here. I think there are a lot of group of enthusiastic participants who want this wonderful celebration day. Also, we are very keen to know about a lot of new ventures. And I'm so delighted to meet the other participants. Dr. Alka, I've just grown seeing your product. So it's lovely to see you here on panel. And I believe it goes for everybody. So yes, now, as rightly said by Dr. Alka, that whatever you wish to do, you need to have a passion for that. It is not about taking any franchise. It's all right, you have a certain amount of money and you need to invest in certain things, but you need to be very clear about your aspiration in life. Where do you need to head to? Because your heart should lie whatever your business is, because education is not something which can be taken by anybody and everybody as it is often taught. You need to be compassionate. You need to understand the queries of the child. You need to understand the USPs of the business. Now, there are a lot of preschools or school chains operating, but then what is the USP? Why only Shrishti, or why do you particularly choose one particular brand? So the ideology goes behind is that, one, as a brand, we are operating since 2005. We have multiple centers in Rajasthan, and we're looking for ventures in and outside Rajasthan also. We are specializing in schools wherein quality education is given. We have a SOP file. We have our own multiple intelligence trainings. We have our own set of training modules every month wherein our people, our co-partners, our franchisees, everybody is trained. May it be online, may it be offline, as it is suitable for people. But the training model is so strong that whatever you are requiring for a preschool operations, it is there. So supposing one is how to design a particular school, how to choose a particular area, what is the marketing support required, which is maybe digital, which may be non-digital. How do you have digital presence all across? Because we already have a strong digital presence. So that can always be benefit, that can always benefit all our franchisees. Then in that case, what kind of safety rules are required? What kind of education model is required? What kind of curriculum support is required? Because a curriculum today is not just academics. You need to be strong for providing the education in which the child is given proper academics, the child is given proper cognitive skills, the proper physical support, proper spiritual support, proper kind of kinesthetic skills, and we see to all the 3 types of learners, and we always give all 5 types of quality education to all our children. Now, 3 types of learners are probably it's a visual learner, a kinesthetic learner, or auditory learner. कुछ बच्चे होते हैं जो सुन के सीखते हैं, कुछ होते हैं जो देख के सीखते हैं, कुछ होते हैं जो करके सीखते हैं. तो तीनों मॉडल्स के ऊपर we train our people in a manner. In that case, the child gets to learn in whatever way the child is learning. Supposing अगर आपको एक अल्फाबेट सिखाना है, तो अल्फाबेट खाली राइटिंग करके नहीं सिखाना होगा. आपको उसके कुछ गेम्स डिजाइन होंगे, कुछ स्ट्रैटेजीज डिजाइन होंगी, कुछ थीम्स डिजाइन होंगी, जिससे कुछ बच्चे उसको हम कुछ आपको वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन देंगे, तो कुछ बच्चे सुन के सीखेंगे, कुछ उसको देख के सीखेंगे, कुछ करके सीखेंगे, whether it is writing, whether it's activity, whether it's a peer group learning, whether it is a classroom kind of model wherein the child is playing and learning. So it's a kind of a IB model जहां playway methodology से बच्चे को सिखाते हो right from K school. तो बच्चे को आज आपको सिखाना है. So the child needs to have, you need to be compassionate. आप compassionate है तो आप वो सारी चीजें जो हम आपको सिखाते हैं वो उसी मॉडल के अंदर आप उसको फॉलो कर पाए. So the beauty is to take up all these things and gel it with your current knowledge, जिससे आप वो जो हम themes आपको हर महीने देंगे आप उसी को blend करके beautifully you can run in your area. So now trainings are an important part. So every month we give you a particular theme. आपको proper model of support आएगा, parenting module आएंगे, क्या बच्चे का class work जा रहा है, क्या बच्चे का homework जा रहा है, everything is given to the proper model. So I like to share my screen now. So just a second, I'm just opening up the screen. So now, we've already discussed these things, but again, why to start a school business? It's a growing market because come what may, school education will never be redundant. Children will be there and कितने भी AI आ जाए, कितने भी VR आ जाए, but के स्कूल्स के लिए आपको स्कूल एजुकेशन फिजिकल देनी ही पड़ेगी एंड क्वालिटी एजुकेशन देनी पड़ेगी बिकॉज अगेन यू नीड टू बी लुकिंग आफ्टर फाउंडेशन ईयर. आज आपने अगर बच्चे की जो जड़ है, जो फाउंडेशन है, रूट है, अगर वही आपकी स्ट्रांग नहीं है तो कितना भी आप आगे उसको स्ट्रांग बनाने की कोशिश करें बट द चाइल्ड कैन नॉट फंक्शन इन दैट मैनर. सो इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट ऑफ द ग्रोइंग ईयर्स, नॉट अफेक्टेड बाय एनी बिजनेस साइकिल. आज कोविड आया, कोई भी कंसर्न आया, दे ऑनलाइन schools were working and they will work because this cannot be lost in any kind of situation. We also have a VR model, virtual school model, in which even if the child is absent because child is ill or whatever, he's traveling, the child will be given virtual support so that the child is not missing school anyhow. No stress of unsold inventory wasted because every year if you have some leftovers, चाहे वो dresses हो, चाहे वो आपके winter uniform हो, it is always applied the next year. All cash business, no credit. In fact, आप हमेशा इसके अंदर एडवांस लेते हैं. अगर आपका अप्रैल क्वार्टर आ रहा है तो अप्रैल में आ जाता है, जबकि आप उसको अप्रैल में जून की फीस दे रहे हैं, या फिर कई पेरेंट्स तो आपको पूरी ईयर फीस दे देते हैं इन एडवांस. तो इट्स ऑल कैश और कार्ड, बट इट इज नो क्रेडिट. लो रियल एस्टेट कॉस्ट. Why? Because in a case school, अब ये this is like a model. आप इसको जितना इन्वेस्टमेंट डालना चाहते हैं, you have a bigger space, we can throw a lot of things over there. But if you've got a smaller space, we can even operate from there because it is about the quality education. Even if you're not investing more, we can start with a small place and a small startup. Easy working times and holidays as per your children's routine. So anybody who wants to invest, they don't want to miss upon their homes, their families, their children, their own routine life. So schools are best. You're only working in the first half hours, and then the next half hours you are absolutely free to do whatever you want to do. Minimum government interference. K schools में minimum government interferences है. Positive work environment and respect from the community. आपके स्कूल में चाहे कोई पुलिस से आ रहे हैं, मिलिट्री से आ रहे हैं, हॉस्पिटल से आ रहे हैं, any person who is coming to, there will always be there's a lot of respect for the teacher, for the admin people, for everybody, because they are sending the most premium thing what they have. उनका बच्चा उनकी लाइफ में सब कुछ है, वो उसको आपके पास देके जा रहे हैं. तो आपको कहीं कोई चीज की there's no cutting required. You are sitting at a place wherein people will respect you. High degree of satisfaction as you lay the foundation for so many children's lives. Now, why Srishti International School? We've already, I just told you about this, that we are believing in the all-round development. हम जब बोलते हैं संपूर्ण education, so there are a lot of founders in school education like Maria Montessori, like Jane Piaget. So all these people जिनकी हम बात करते हैं, चाहे वो हार्वर्ड गार्डनर जी हो, चाहे वो गुजुबाई हो, so there are a lot of theories in education. So Srishti International पे we have studied every theory, and based on every theory, our curriculum is designed so that we are catering to that holistic approach of the child, which is called the Sampoon education for the child, जिससे बच्चे की all round development. You cannot just say कि academics is enough. आपको बच्चे के आज बच्चा आएगा तो गायत्री मंत्र हमारा बच्चा आता है तो शुरुआत से करता है. There is Sanskrit shlok which is taught in the beginning, so that the child is fostering a all round development. We are also unique. Why? Because we are also serving the community. आज जितनी भी टीचर्स के साथ में जो पेरेंट्स आ रहे हैं या फिर जो हमारी कॉलोनी जहाँ स्कूल सिचुएटेड होता है उनके लिए भी हम कुछ प्रोग्राम्स करते हैं इवनिंग्स के अंदर, so that the community support is there. So as it is, the community support is very strong at our end. Why? Because we have specially designed programs for the community, for the parents. We even have a program for the parents which is spoken English. तो कई बार जब पेरेंट बोलता है मुझे मैं आई एम वीक इन इंग्लिश so I cannot train my child, we have a special program for our parents also apart from the parent session which you regularly have. Now, so these are the directors, so Ankur Jaipuria and Abhishek Jaipuria, and we, as already stated, run schools since 2005, and our belief is that you have to provide the child with the home environment, because this is the first time the child is coming out from the home. So you have to be very particular about the setting, what you're providing, the kind of love, affection, the kind of toys, the kind of security, the kind of support, the kind of you need to have regular, we make small videos, which we actually have a proper framework for that. So all these small things will be shared by us so that you do not lose upon any single point how to take care of the child at that particular very delicate age. So Srishti National School, we've taken special care to provide an environment that is stimulating and helps in a child's overall growth. This is a huge responsibility and we're extremely grateful with our every word. Our every response gets imprinted on their raw and delicate mind. Now, why Srishti's franchise? It's a 360-degree support mechanism, multiple income opportunities from a single platform. I believe हाँ यहाँ जितने भी और भी लोग pitch कर रहे हैं. We always believe because today we cannot survive. आपने एक building चाहे वो खुद की building है या आपने rental पे ली है, it is cannot survive just by 24 hours का आप rent देना, 24 hours की building आपके पास है, तो you need to have multiple income generating opportunities. So we have a very beautiful structure of evening activity. We have a club. We also give you advocate support. We also give you a spoken English program. So all these things are designed with us, which we share with you so that you have all the evening daycare opportunities with you so that you can earn from several platforms. In-house teachers training cell for a standard delivery methodology for teachers, owned and managed by a highly qualified and very experienced management team with 15 years of education. ये पुराना बना हुआ है इसलिए 15 ही है, अब ये बढ़ गया है. So the idea is that at this point हर बच्चे के साथ में आपको जो टाइम देना है, और आप अगर आप खुद का स्कूल खोलने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं तो जो गलतियां खुद के स्कूल में होती हैं वो आपको एक फ्रेंचाइज बचाता है, because everything is given to you on a platform. It's the system based approach is given to you on a platform. Uniquely designed and easy to understand system operating policy. We give you a system operating book जो आप follow कर सकते हैं, जिसमें हर चीज हमने properly लिखी है. पिकनिक पे जाएगा बच्चा कैसे करेंगे आप, अगर switch board है how do you take it up, everything is listed over there. Well acclaimed system of education based on years of research and development. Continuous updating by the R&D team. पोएम का पोम बन गई, Z का Z बन गया. ये सपोर्ट आपको रेगुलरली मिलेगा because our team is well trained and similarly we keep training people who are there with us. Sense of ownership, as each branch has its own identity. Goodwill among the parents means they are willing to pay a premium for the brand. Company's long-term vision to excel in every facet of the education industry and reasonable franchise fees. Now, this is a model of Srishti's franchise. So we have compared it, a Srishti franchise, to your own school. So if you compare the startup time, it is faster. Why? Because we have a set parameter. आप किस तरह location identify करते हैं, वहाँ की population identify करते हैं. There are various things which we take up. So it is a faster thing because everything is already pre-planned. But अगर आप खुद का स्कूल खोलते हैं, it will take time because you have to work out those things. Brand, of course, it's yes, because we have been operating for so many years. We are already visible on the social media platform. We are already have a set things. कैसा annual day होता है, कैसा हमारी Champions League होती है, कैसा sports day होता है, कैसा हमारा bake sale होता है, कैसा carnival होता है. Everything is listed. यहाँ पे आपको बनाना पड़ता है. Cost of finance lower है because आप already operating model आपके पास है, इसलिए cost of finance will be lower and आप खुद का स्कूल खोलते हैं तो कोई जानता नहीं है, इसलिए cost of finance will be higher. Cost is moderate and controlled because you know before investing कि आपका क्या पैसा कहाँ लगने वाला है, कितने की बुक्स आएंगी, लाइब्रेरी सेट है तो कितने का बनेगा, बच्चे का जब माइक सेटअप है, जहाँ बच्चे का ऑडियो विजुअल रूम बनेगा वो क्या, एवरीथिंग इज लिस्टेड. बट अगर आप खुद का स्कूल खोल रहे हैं, इट इज अनकॉन्स्ट्रेन्ड बिकॉज आप मार्केट में आते हैं, देयर आर सेवरल प्रोडक्ट्स अवेलेबल, यू डू नॉट नो व्हाट टू टेक, व्हाट नॉट टू टेक, सो इट इज अनकॉन्स्ट्रेन्ड, यू डोंट नो व्हाट शुड बी देयर इन द स्कूल. Training, yes. Otherwise, no. Proven operating system and track record, yes. Ongoing support from franchisor, of course, it will be there because regular model of trainings and support are there, visits are there, so that even आपकी teachers हैं तो उनके ऊपर एक कंट्रोल रहता है. बिकॉज अगर कोई मास्टर टीम से आके उन्हें रेगुलरली चेक कर रहा है तो इन दैट केस दे डू नॉट हैव द लिबर्टी कि आज आप सेफ जोन में हैं. कई बार आपको खुद को सेफ जोन में यू हैव टू पुट द ब्लेम ऑन द अदर पर्सन कि भाई आज वो लोग आएंगे तो दे विल complain about these things. So please don't be complacent. You need to perform in a certain manner. Advertising and design, yes, it's already there. Coverage in media, yes. Marketing help, yes, because already things are there. Lead from website, very high because we're already very high on the social media platform. Choice of the right vendors, pre-selected. आपको पता है कि यूनिफॉर्म कितने में आएगा, बुक कितने में आएगा, पेंसिल कितने में आएगा, everything is already pre-planned. Assistance in recruitment, yes, there's a set parameter how should we recruit the teachers and we can recruit at a lesser rate क्योंकि आप टोटली उन पे डिपेंडेंट नहीं. आप अगर टोटल खुद के स्कूल में टीचर डिपेंडेंट होते हैं तो वो टीचर जो पढ़ा भी रही है, एकेडमिक रिकॉर्ड भी बना रही है, गिव अवे भी सपोर्ट कर रही है, स्पोकन इंग्लिश में भी अच्छी है एंड बीएड भी है, ऐसी टीचर आपसे मिनिमम 15,000 मांगेगी रहने का. और यहाँ अगर आप देखेंगे तो फ्रेंचाइज फीस शायद आपकी साल भर में मतलब इट्स वेरी मच, इट्स वेरी नॉमिनल. तो आप 2 साल में तो फ्रेंचाइज फीस कवर कर लेंगे. आप वो अगर 15,000 हर टीचर को देंगे यहाँ पे, विच विल बी मच हायर. यहाँ पे एवरीथिंग इज लिस्टेड सो वी कैन अपॉइंट पीपल एट अ लेसर प्राइस. Ongoing R&D to stay ahead of competition, yes. High requirements, suitable premises with good frontage in a dense residential area in the city on the main road with provision for expansion. Because आप आज सोच रहे हैं कम ऑपरेटिंग कॉस्ट में हम खर्चा करके थोड़ा छोटा स्कूल कर लेते हैं, बट बिलीव मी within first 6 months or the first year you will require a bigger building because children come to you. The way that you're operating the school, children come to you. So you need to have a provision for expansion because by God's grace we have always felt आज जिस भी स्कूल में हम ऑपरेट कर रहे हैं वहां पे रेगुलरली आपको एक्सपेंशन की जरूरत पड़ती है. A minimum of 2,000-3,000 square feet carpet area. You need to have proper ventilation. If rented, the lease date should be valid for at least 5 years and have a provisions, allowance, signage, etc. Prescribed infrastructure and hardware for conducting the classes because that will be वो set parameters रहते हैं. So as soon as the parent enters, that the feeling is that you are at Christian International. Manpower for academics and operating of the center. Good marketing sense and strong marketing team. And necessary local licenses and permissions for starting. We'll be helping you out in all these things. But yes, recruitment will be done at your end. कि आज marketing people हैं, आज licenses हैं. At every place, we will be there to handhold. Our support will be there in terms of legal, school management, marketing and digital, outgoing, recruitment and training, franchisee support, counseling. Now this can be student counseling, teacher counseling and even parent counseling, academic and non-academic. Financial. So pre-primary, the initial investment is approximately around 8 to 10 lakh rupees, depending upon आप कितना बड़ा structure लेना चाहते हैं. आप अगर और बड़ा structure लेना चाहते हैं It's your wish, but this is the bare minimum which we can start the pre-primary, and primary is 10 to 12 lakhs because you'll be requiring more rooms and more area. So your initial investment includes education, material and equipment. So we'll be giving you certain educational materials and equipments right from day one. So as that then the school can be started for a certain number of children. Franchisee fee 4 lakhs. Cost of infrastructure and classroom setup for this pre-primary structure. Initial marketing. The investment amount is subject to city and site conditions. The franchisee agreement is for a duration of 5 years and flexible royalty pattern. Terms and conditions. GST applicable on franchisee fee, capital expenditures are estimated, and technical and support charges rupees 1 lakh. This is minimum INR per annum, but from the second year, not from the first year. Or tier 1 में 1250 rupees per student per year till 0 to 75 students, or 1500 per student per year if it's 75 plus students. Tier 2 में 1000 rupees per student per year for 0 to 75 students, and as soon as the strength goes, then 1250 per student per year at 75 plus students. Why is it so? Why? Because we do not want to burden our franchisee with a lot of things right from day one. The franchisee should earn. Our ideology is not to earn from the franchisee, but to earn from the market. So that is why we do not want to levy a lot of franchisee costs in the initial year. Systematic procedure of establishment of Christian National School. So first of all, आपकी counseling होती है, inquiry होती है. Then the proposal is sent to the person the people who are interested. We have a first meeting and a school visit is there. There is signing of agreement is there. Then sharing of all advertisement material, drawing, pictures of schools, etc. And then property finalization. So everything goes stepwise. Then systematic procedure of establishment. This is operational and financial. List of all items for school and share the vendor details will be shared with you. Makeup of property will take approximately from 30 to 90 days. Marketing assistance, recruitment of staff. Our team will be sitting for recruiting the staff in the initial time. Launch date, initialization, launching through media broadcasting. These are few of our credentials. We are ISO certified company and we have some presence. These are the few presence in some newspapers. We also were awarded with 94.3 MyFM. There are certain activities which take place in the school, which already have been taking place in certain schools. Evening activity club may we have chess, daycare, skating, tutorials, dance, abacus. Web page is you can always serve this. You can take a picture of this and you can serve our web page. Our vision to create an interesting, stimulating, and friendly environment where each individual can enjoy their education. Enjoy. Please mark this word very well. School is not a stressful place. And feel safe, secure, and valued. It is not just a mark. It is you as an individual who is nurtured at Srishti. Social media handles. You can take a picture of this if you wish to. Thank you. We are open for question and answers.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks a lot for sharing so much related to your brand. So since we are running out of time, we'll take a few questions out of the Q&A box. That too quickly. There is one question being asked by Jayesh. How many teachers are we required for a preschool?
See, if you're just starting the K part, that is nursery, KG and prep. Initially, we start with playgroup, nursery, KG, prep. Play comes only from August, September. So we require 4 teachers for these 4 classrooms and 1 person in management. The play teacher can also consider the coordinator in the initial time where she's taking the first stage inquiry and then she passes it on to the center head. So 5 people are good enough with 1 maid and 1 guard.
All right. So total 5 is the manpower which is required to run a preschool.
Yes.
Perfect. Someone has asked, can I start at my house?
You can. So of course, again, since we have our own model, we can come. We've been doing so many schools at these premises. So we can definitely mold your house. We can actually structure the entire thing. How can your kitchen be turned into a computer lab, or how can things be molded, that always we can come and plan.
Okay. One more question I would like to take up. What is the fee structure?
Fee structure depends upon the area where you're operating and the amount of money we spend on the infrastructure. Because supposing if you're in a premium area, so in that case, we can directly start from 5,000 rupees per month. If we are located in a slightly backward area or thoda sa ऐसा है जो city के अंदर area in which we cannot charge more, we can charge something around from 2,500 to 3,000 rupees per month.
2,500 rupees is the cost, like the fee which is required monthly,
That's
which is not,
minimum.
I think, on a higher side. I mean, it's like very much okay for any class of people or person to arrange.
And you also earn money through admission fees. Neha. There are a lot of other factors which are there. You earn money through then you also earn through evening activities. You also earn on the book. You also earn on the uniform. So there are the margins everywhere.
Correct. That can be discussed like once
Absolutely.
one person wants to have a breakup or anything.
Absolutely.
One more question I would like to take up. How many centers we have in India?
So right now we have 7 centers.
Great. And what all locations we are open for right now?
We are open for all locations. We are right now based in Rajasthan. We are open for all locations across India.
All right. It was lovely talking to you, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining us today on this occasion. So we do have limited time in this webinar. So that's why we try to keep it smaller, and we try to convey the people who are watching you the maximum information which we can do in this webinar. So thanks a lot for joining us today's evening. It was really lovely talking to you. So now we'll go and move forwards to our next brand, the last brand for today from our F&B segment, Artency, sugar-free desserts and sweets. The founder Aarti Lakshman Rastogi and Sumit Rastogi came up with an idea to put sweetness in life with zero added sugar and making life sweet without sugar. Artency is also committed to using no artificial sweeteners. A Bangalore-based brand started with this wonderful idea, is growing so fast and making its name. Today we have Mr. Nimish Bhandari directly from Artency to tell you more about the brand and the expansions areas, as well as the scope we have in terms of franchisee for our partners and investors, the people who are watching us live today. Thank you so much, Nimishji, for joining us today. And as I could see that you were waiting and we got delayed. So thanks a lot for that also. And over to you. I would want you to please tell us more about the brand and the opportunities available for our partners.
Absolutely. Thank you, Neha, so much for this wonderful introduction and organizing this webinar. The previous brands are also great, different sectors. Again, F&B is a very booming sector these days, and everyone wants to get into it in some way or the other. So there we are with our own offering. But like you've already mentioned, that's where we are different. We are offering a complete range of sugar-free and healthy. So we don't use any preservatives. We don't use any non-healthy ingredients in our products. Everything is healthy and it's focused towards a very different segment. So we're doing all the regular products, but so we're doing Kaju Katli, which is without sugar. We're doing Motichur Laddu, which is without sugar. We're doing ice creams without sugar. We're doing cakes. We're doing almond flour cakes. So it's a whole different. It's a whole range. I will just share my screen so I can run through the presentation as we speak. A bit short in time, so I'll just quickly share that. Is it visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. So it's a brief outlook of what we are. So Artency, that's the gist of it. What we're doing is basically providing products without sugar, completely safe for diabetics and for the general public as well. So all the products are made using a proprietary sweetener, which is got a GI value of 0. So GI value is what is usually giving a spike to any diabetic person. So that's what they measure. And all our products, the sweetener is got on 0 GI value. And that's what's been mentioned here. So all natural ingredients, we don't use any palm oil, there is no preservatives, everything is certified, everything's healthy. That's small note from our founder, Aarti. Basically, Aarti and Sumit, both of them come from a family of 3 diabetics. And this is where the whole idea came from, to make products which were safe for their friends and family. And then as things went on, there's a lot of popularity within their friends. So
Nimish, I would want to interrupt. Actually, I'm so sorry for
Yeah.
interruption. I think there is some disturbance in your voice which we are getting. I don't know if you're using earphones or something. So that's why
better
the
now?
disturbance. Yes, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay.
Please carry on.
So the whole idea behind this was because of the popularity within friends and family, and therefore offering the same product to a wider target audience. And this is where this whole thing started off. So all our products, like I said before, also we've got low GI sweetener and everything's low carb. So we've got 90% less glycemic load. Calories are almost half, and carbs are also. So basically, our tagline is what we are saying: all of the joy, but none of the guilt. So that's what we're focusing on. One second. So yeah, okay. This is a brief introduction to both our founders. We can move quickly to the next slide. So this is a small difference between what a traditional dessert is like and what artisanal desserts are. Um, so sorry, one second.
You need any help? Is there any problem?
No, there's some phone coming in. So yeah,
Okay.
basically traditional desserts are high in sugar. Our desserts have got no sugar in it. And then of course high in calories, low calories. Uh, Everything traditional has got processed flour. We don't use any processed flour. There is no maida basically. There's no unhealthy fats, no stabilizers, no preservatives, no natural, no artificial flavors, only natural. Okay, so this is a brief explanation of what our sweetener is like. We use a blend of erythritol, FOS, stevia, and sorbitol, basically giving it a 0 GI value. So if you look at the scale shown here, we have got a GI value of 0. Products which use maltitol or sugar dextrose have a GI of 50, then flavored sugar 65, and glucose being the highest at 100. Then this is what a spike looks like. When you are basically having the product, our product, there is no spike in that zone. Okay, so basically this again is what we target people to. Conscious eaters are basically everyone who's worried about weight, who's worried about healthy food. Then we've got pre-diabetic people, and then of course diabetics are our main target market. Then basically giving people a sense of uh, sugar-like product, but without the guilt of calories. This is what a brief about our product range. So we've got ice creams and cheesecakes, we've got cookies, we've got Indian sweets, we've got chocolates, we've got cakes, we've got gifting packs, and we've got home chefs are basically product which can be used by people to make products in their own household. So a Kovacs chocolate or the flour itself, that also we're supplying. We're here in all these cities. We're there in Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune, Delhi, Hyderabad, Chennai as of now. We're there with some of our online partners. We're selling through Zomato, Swiggy, Amazon on our website as well. Um, This is we're basically very highly ranked on all online partners, both Zomato and Swiggy. This is about the market size. This is a more detailed explanation of what kind of products we have. So we've got dark chocolate cookies, we've got almond cookies, ice creams, we've got 12 flavors, we've got different kinds of cheesecakes. Sweets, we also have protein laddus, we have what is mentioned, kala jamun, kaju katli, motichur laddu, all of that. And then cakes and chocolates also. There's some testimonials by people who've actually, basically repeat customers who love the products, who keep ordering from us. And they've actually medically seen that there has been no sugar spike where they've had these products. So that's all of that. What we do basically, whenever we have a potential franchise or a partner with us, we help them select the location. We help them look at what kind of area, the potential the area has. Then set up everything, the store design or the outlet design, operational support, basically getting them on board Zomato and Swiggy, and supply chain, a lot of marketing support, and then all tech support and anything else which is required. So this all we are helping out with. These are basically three formats of our franchises. Format one is the smallest format, which is a dark store, and this is a very low investment format. And this is the one we are actually opening up the most of. It's a very small investment size, and there is no need for a front outlet. You can open it in any location. Format two is a slightly bigger option where there is a front to an outlet, and people can actually walk into the store as well. And then there is format three, which is the biggest format. There, which is more like a dine-in kind of a experience. So, this is how we are also helping out with getting business. So our major focus is getting business through Zomato and Swiggy. That's where we specialize in. All our dark stores are listed online, and we basically drive store traffic through Google, through website listing, through social media promotions, through FB and Google ads, through NDC integration. Then there's food platform marketing, there's local activation, there's monthly discounts, and then there's customer support. We have an in-house team which looks after that. There's training support, ops support, and then IT support as well. This is what a typical store would look like. A very basic setup. You just need one fridge, one deep freezer for the ice cream, and one fridge for everything else. And chocolates and cookies are all ambient products. So that's a very basic setup. Everything else can be modified depending on location, on the place, whether it's a dark store or it's a retail store. So yeah, that's all about the presentation. I will just. Yeah.
Thank you,
Yes,
Nimishji. Thanks a lot. Thank you so very much for sharing so much with us and the people who are watching you live today related to Art and Sea. I personally like this brand because you are serving sweet without using sweet. So without any side
absolutely.
effects of the sweets.
So especially this is the best time to get into this format because festive seasons is just coming on board. And our motichur laddu, kaju katli are best sellers anyways. तो फेस्टिव
Yeah.
सीजन में तो सब लोगों को मिठाई तो चाहिए ही होता है. And all our products are packed. There is no preparation required on site. It all comes delivered in a sellable format. Everything is packed and ready to sell. So there is no special training needed. There is no kitchen staff needed. It's a very basic 1, 2, 3 model. So that's what it is. Yeah.
So there is one thing which I would want to ask you as you're telling us about the products. What is the life of these products, or what if something is there in the stock of franchisee partner who's having the franchisee and that thing is not being it is still on the counter till the date which is
it's a
being
very
already gone.
valid question. A lot of people would have this. They've already have this issues. So. Product shelf lives are something which we've worked on. Of course, we don't use any preservatives and we don't use any additives. So we have to work with products which have got naturally high shelf life or through frozen. So ice cream basically being frozen gives a 6 month shelf life without any preservative. Cookies are at 9 months. Chocolates are also at 9 months. What we've done with cakes and mithai now is that we're now getting into frozen. So we're giving frozen cakes which have got a shelf life of 6 months, which can be sold in a normal refrigerated format. So once it reaches the customer, they have to consume it within 5 days or 7 days. But when it goes to the outlet, it can be stored in frozen format for 6 months. So that gives more time for the product to sell. Of course, if there is any low demand or there is any product which is not selling, we'll help move that stock to a place where it sells more from. So that will take care of, because we're selling on Amazon, we're selling on a website. So taking care of the sales is not a problem. We can liquidate stock very quickly, very efficiently.
Perfect, perfect. That's really wonderful. Okay, so I'll take up the questions. What is the product cost?
So product cost varies between 149 to 599. So anyone can look on our website, artinchi.com. I would even recommend anyone
So this is
who's interested.
the product cost you are telling us is not only about one product, like the entire range of products you
Entire
have. The
range, yes,
minimum
yes.
or the
Minimum is
normal
about
price range is around
yeah,
140 and
150 ke
something.
around, and goes up till about 500, 600. So I would recommend all our people who are on the call to go to the website, maybe even order something and try it out.
Yeah.
So they'll taste the product. They'll know how efficient the system is, like delivery ka process kaisa hai. That will also give them an idea. Also, if you are in Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, Pune, you can order our products from Zomato and Swiggy as well. So that will come within an hour, like how normal Zomato Swiggy delivery comes like. So that is also a good way to check it out. Yeah.
All right. So I'll take up the next question. Jayesh is asking, are you open for Noida?
Yeah, we are open for Delhi and here as well.
Okay. What marketing support you provide for dark store?
So dark store marketing support is basically the two things which go along. One is the Google ads, which basically keywords and SEO optimization. The other is ads which run on the platform as well, on Zomato and Swiggy. So there's a lot of marketing which goes on these apps. So any restaurant you see first, you can see promoted written on it, or the ads which come first. So that marketing needs to be done. There's a price per click which needs to be paid. That we basically we plan all that. There's a lot of discount sharing which also happens, but then that cost would come out from the product price. That's what we do. There is a whole financial sheet which I can share with any of the people who are interested separately. That will give a more holistic idea of how we've planned it out.
Right. Yes. Okay. Mr. Krishna has asked one question. What is a shelf life? I think this is something which you've already covered. So the
Yeah.
shelf life is for 6 months. So we'll move forward. The next question. Mr. Krishna has asked one more question. What is the lead time to fill stock?
It depends from location to location. But so for example, if it's within Bangalore, 24 to 48 hours, because we're based out of Bangalore. Bombay would be about 5 days. Delhi would be about 7 to 8 days. So it depends on the location, but maximum 7 days is what we take in.
And what is the manpower required? Let's not talk about the dark store, because in dark store you need people, like more people. But let's see if we talk about a proper outlet.
Even a proper outlet would not need more than two people. Because
Because there is
everything is
nothing to
packed.
make, everything is
No,
properly
of course,
packed and been
yeah,
coming from
of
your
course.
main
Of course,
store.
if you're doing a proper outlet, there are some things which can be put into the menu which need a little bit of preparation. So, for example, like a sugar-free brownie ice cream sundae, that can be put into the menu. But that's also basic assembly. So anyone can, even you and me can do it. It doesn't require any special skill to be learned. So it's very basic. Two people just to manage the time shift. So because the shift hours will be longer, we'll have to run the outlet till late in the night because we get more orders. It's a dessert brand, so there's more orders after 8 o'clock. So that's the only reason why you need two people. Otherwise, even one person can manage an outlet as well. So
And
It's
I
very
think the
basic.
trend has come wherein you don't need people to cook or prepare something, because in most of the brand in today's time, like people are preferring the brands wherein everything
Absolutely.
is coming preserved, and they don't need to, hire people to make it to match the standards, or to match the taste for all the outlets. Because
Yeah,
when we
yeah,
talk about
absolutely.
a
You're
brand,
absolutely right.
yes, when we talk about a brand, we talk about the standards and the taste, which needs to be maintained in terms, like when we talk about food and beverages
Absolutely. So
and any industry.
a lot of cloud kitchen brands who've got close to 100 because we also got almost 30 outlets now. So if we're looking at brands which need fresh production as well, the gravies come in into a retort format or a frozen format. Everything is very much prepared. 80%
Yes.
of the, like you're saying, everything is done. So you just need to basically heat it up or serve it up. That's all. So ours is also like that. Even if you're doing an outlet, ice creams would probably need to be served with a spoon and a napkin. Cakes would probably need to be warmed and served. So it's very, very, very basic. There is no training needed here.
Yes, I mean, this is something really good which is coming up in the market. So
Yeah.
I can see people are raising hands. So if you have any questions, please type them into the Q&A window instead of raising your hand. One more question I would want to take up. Krishna has asked, who are your competitors in market? This is a lovely question.
Yeah, it's everyone as on everyone mind. So there is no one brand which is doing all these products. There are brands which are doing different products. So we have brands like Just the Guilt who are doing sugar-free cookies. Then we have Noto and Getaway, Brooklyn who are doing sugar-free ice creams. But then also in sugar-free ice creams, 20% of their range is sugar-free. There is no ice cream brand which has an entire range of sugar-free ice creams. So our entire portfolio is sugar-free. Also, there is no one in the market who's doing almond cakes as of now. Sugar-free chocolates, yes, that is being done by a lot of people, but that again is not our main product. That is a product to supplement the whole product offering. So our main focus is ice creams, Indian mithai, cookies, and cakes. So these products are what are actually we're very good at, and yeah, that's what it is. Competition may have Getaway, Noto, ice cream brands, cakes. May there is Baker's Dozen, but then again, all of them they use refined flour. So even if you look at an almond cake, it will have 20% almond flour. Rest would be maida and other flour. Our almond flour cakes are 100% made from almond flour. So that is something which is very different.
Uh, nice. Good to know. Thank you so very much. Thanks a lot for joining us today. It was really lovely hosting you again. Thank you so much,
Same here.
everyone from the panel who has joined us today on this special occasion of Raksha Bandhan, and the team, the people who are watching us today live. Thank you so very much to you all for joining us. Thank you so much for your time. And in today's session, we have covered almost all the industries. We talked about education, we talked about healthcare, food, retail. We tried to cover all the industries, and all the brands we did discuss were the brands, either leading by a female, or founders are the female, directors are the female. So on this occasion, we try to connect you with the brands who have been on the reach of a success and are being created by the women. So thank you so very much. And I'm sure the brand details, insight we have shared will greatly benefit you to choose the right option for your business plan. If your questions were not answered during the live event, we plan to get back to you within the next day or two. To get in touch with us directly for a one-on-one session, you can connect us. You can write us at our mail ID, which is feedback@franchiseindia.in. You can also drop me a WhatsApp on my number, which is 8800493728. With a similar kind of event, which is an offline event, which is coming up in Delhi on 3rd of September. I would want you all to come and join, because this event, this show which we are doing in Delhi is going to happen on 3rd of September in Aero City. The name of this event is Womenpreneur. This is again for the females. Here we are promoting and we are motivating female investors to come forward and look for the business, to move forward with the idea and a thought of going and getting success in the business area, business line. So thank you so very much for joining us. Have a lovely evening ahead. Happy Raksha Bandhan.